Swamiji, all of our sisters and brothers from so many countries around the world who are here with us on the sacred banks of Mother Ganga, in the lap of the Himalayas, for our beautiful Aarti ceremony. One of the core tenets of the Indian spiritual tradition is a teaching that says, Vasudev Kutumbakam, the world is a family. Not India, not the Hindu world, not even the human world, but the entire world, every country, every race, every religion, every species, all one family. And we have the beautiful opportunity each evening as we gather for our Aarti ceremony to have the darshan, to have the vision of our global human family here with us at this beautiful, beautiful time. It's what Puja Swamiji refers to as our evening happy hour. Because all over the world, typically, right around sunset, people gather. They gather in clubs, they gather in pubs for cheap drinks. Happy hour means, you know, the drinks are half price or quarter price. Cheap intoxication that lasts barely the hour of happy hour and leaves you with a horrible headache and hangover the next day. But our happy hour is a happy hour. It's also intoxication, but it's spiritual intoxication. It's intoxication by divinity and joy and bliss and connection. Rather than taking us out of our senses, it brings us into our senses. Rather than taking us out of reality, it brings us into the true reality of our oneness, of our connection to the Creator and to all of creation. The Aarti is also our Thanksgiving ceremony, because all day long, the divine, by any name, any form, any religion, any language, any culture you come from, it doesn't matter. But that divine bestows upon us all day the light of love, the light of life, the light of grace, the light of blessings. And as we gather for the Aarti, we offer back these lamps, which are a small light, a symbolic light, the light of our gratitude, the light of our devotion, the light of our love, and also the light of our unified collective pledge to be the light, to be that light here on earth, the light that spreads peace, the light that spreads joy, the light that serves others, that brings light to others' lives. We can only bring light to others when we live as the light ourselves. This evening, at our sacred Aarti, we have the wonderful opportunity to also celebrate the first day of a beautiful 3-day conference event, transformational experience put on by TGALF, which is committed to leadership, committed to education, committed to transformation of the planet through young leaders. There's so much emphasis today on leadership, so much emphasis on startup, so much emphasis on entrepreneurship. But very few people are actually asking, where are we going? Okay, it's great to lead, but where are we going? Okay, it's great to start up, but what are we starting? And where is it going to take us? But under the beautiful, beautiful, inspired vision and commitment of Shiv and Ordavashi Kemka and Gauri Ishwaran and their whole team, T-Golf is bringing about a transformation in leadership where we're going is just as important as how fast we get there. Where what we start is just as important as the speed with which we begin. It's such a wonderful joy and a wonderful honor to finally be able to host this event that usually takes place in big five-star hotels in Delhi, to finally be able to host this event here on the banks of Mother Ganga, where we have the opportunity to receive not only teachings, but to receive, as Puja Swamiji said today, also the touch and the transformation. And the other last point I wanted to mention about this that impresses and touches me so deeply is, along with all of the programs and groups and teachings and guidance regarding so many areas of leadership, whether it's business, whether it's ethics, whether it's education, wherever we're going, they also have a core commitment to spirituality, to the spiritual growth, not by any religion, not with any agenda, no box, no dogma, but devotion and connection. Because when we know who we are, we automatically know what to do. And our problem these days is we have no idea who we are. And so we have no idea what to do. And the leaders of today and tomorrow are leaders who need to be not cut out of cookie cutters, not leaders given equations of here's exactly the path to take to this exact destination, but leaders who know who they are. Leaders able to connect with the truth of their beings, the divinity of their beings, to connect with their open hearts, to know where to lead and what to do. And that is what T-Golf is infusing hundreds of young leaders with here on the banks of Ganga. So let's give them all a very, very big round of applause, because this is the greatest service to our world, is to give the world of today and the world of tomorrow people who will lead, and people who will lead with direction as well as speed, and who lead from a place of connection within the self, that knows that we are not separate. We're not separate from our family of different races and religions and colors and creeds. We're not separate from the river that flows before us. We're not separate from the mountains that tower above us. We're not separate from the species who depend upon the river and the mountains and the air and the grass. They are all us. And so I have wonderful optimism and wonderful faith in tomorrow, watching all of these beautiful leaders come up through the program by T-Golf. And this evening's Aarti And the conference in so many ways is dedicated to the divine being whose picture we have right in front of us, our beloved Dada J.P. Vaswani, who I don't want to say was, I want to say is, one of the most enlightened, divine leaders of this nation, who has sadly left his body, but he is with us. He is with us in spirit, he is with us in heart, he is with us in love. His teachings, his truth are still here with us. Dada was a window to the divine. You looked in Dada's eyes and you saw light. You saw the light of Dada, you saw the light of yourself, and you saw the light of the entire universe. And so as we gather together in loving memory of him, let us remember to see that light, to be that light, and to spread that light. And if we do that, Dada will always, always be with us.